From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, September 5th, 2014. Silver is trading at $19.11 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,265 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $487. Antiwar.com reports Afghanistan's two presidential candidates sought to reassure NATO yesterday, issuing a statement promising they will form a government of national unity and reiterating that whichever one wins, they are committed to signing a new troop deal with NATO occupation forces in the nation beyond 2015. The comments were intended to calm NATO during its ongoing summit, which was supposed to hype their victory in Afghanistan with the invitation of the Afghan president, but there isn't one as the count has gone on for months. Ashraf Ghani is expected to win after his opponent Abdullah withdrew from the audit process. Abdullah produced evidence of substantial ballot stuffing on Ghani's behalf. The power-sharing deal was supposed to be all set months ago, but Ghani suggested he won't be bound by the terms of that deal. Yesterday's promise of a unity government seems highly speculative, and nothing beyond the continued occupation seems to be resolved. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. Reuters reports, lawyers for the state of Utah believe they have the perfect case for the U.S. Supreme Court to decide once and for all the hotly contested legal rights issue of whether states can ban same-sex marriage. But so do lawyers in Virginia and Oklahoma, setting the scene for the High Court to take the crucial first step as soon as September 30th, on which same-sex case or cases the 9 justices will hear in their next term, which begins on October 6th. The court's choice of a case or cases could affect when, if ever, gay men and lesbians in the 31 states that now bar them from marrying could get marriage licenses. The case selection will also do much to decide the scope of any ruling, including if the court is to decide definitely whether gay men and lesbians have a constitutional right to marry. While lawyers have made preliminary claims for and against same-sex marriage in their filings, and also presented arguments about why their particular case might be the best for the justices to hear, both sides agree the Supreme Court needs to end the legal uncertainty without further delay. For instance, states that now ban same-sex marriage also refuse to recognize marriages that take place in one of the 19 states where same-sex marriage is legal. This can complicate matters for gay couples adopting children or for a gay person seeking permission to make medical decisions on behalf of a spouse. State officials defending the bans counter that the U.S. Constitution does not dictate how a state should define marriage, and that there is no deeply rooted legal tradition that supports a right to same-sex marriage. You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for t-shirts, precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. That's shop.fppradio.com. USA Today reports the fast food industry suffered some image indigestion Thursday when more than 430 workers demonstrating for higher wages in dozens of cities were arrested, according to organizers. Those arrests included Representative Gwen Moore from Wisconsin in West Milwaukee. She joined fast food workers from New York City to Chicago to Los Angeles to put down their burger flippers and pick up picket signs in a strike for $15 per hour as a minimum wage. The rallies included acts of civil disobedience, mostly blocking streets. Kendall Fells, organizing director of Fast Food Forward, says there has to be civil disobedience because workers don't see any other way to get $15 an hour and a union. In a statement, McDonald's said, "We believe that any minimum wage increase should be implemented over time so that the impact is manageable." The demands of the protest are for major fast food companies to pay a $15 per hour minimum wage and for workers to be able to unionize without retaliation. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.